The Bayou Geeks. Please subscribe.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Oh, we geeking in the bayou, yeah, we live by that code. A blunt in one hand, red beans on the stove. Click, clack, keys and a crawfish beep. Boot up the party with the Bayou Geek. Got that jam box blasting Creole soul. Spinning hard drives in a gumbo bowl. Fatty says, bitch, we don't do slow. Even our hard drives got a Cajun flow. Party with the Bayou Geeks.
Well, what's going on, everybody? And welcome to this special Memorial Day edition of the Bayou Geeks. How's it going? Is everybody having a good 3-day weekend? Mine's going pretty good so far. We're joined by two other co-hosts. But in the second seat, you know him. You love him. Maximus G420.
Yeah, my mic was muted. I forgot I was coughing my ass off during the intro. I even got a text from the missus. What's up, y'all? Appreciate it.
How's it going? How's it going?
It's good. It's good. I had a little barbecue earlier today. A few people came by, barbecued, swam. Left the tent out there because I was lazy and I was tired. It's hot outside. But thanks for everybody joining us. We appreciate it. You guys spending some time with us on your Memorial Day weekend. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Podcast family, make sure you guys rate and review. Appreciate all the love and support.
Well, thank you. and joining us this week, you know, Mr. Chris Matthews. What's going on, my friend?
Not much, man. Not much. The search goes on, so.
You hear that, folks? The search is still on. Okay.
Yeah, if you're out there in the Baltimore area, hook up our brother with the job, bro. Come on.
This is called old man fatigue. Everybody just went silent, like, oh, it's time for bed.
No, I'm just I've been out in the sun all fucking day, bro. Fucking, you know, that little pop-up tent from Academy only blocks so much sun. Doesn't block the heat, and the fucking I still smell like a grill. I still smell like charcoal.
Well,
took a shower and everything.
Everybody have a good week. I mean, how was y'all week?
Week was good. Talked about it last week a little bit. All the construction's done, so that's fun. I still got no AC in my truck. That's not so fun. But I know you had a good week. Why don't you talk about that a little bit?
What? Well, Chris, how was your week? Did you have a good week?
Yeah, I had a good week. What was it? Sunday, went to the O's game. That was not so good because they got their butts kicked. But other than that, I've been all right, man.
Yeah, my week was good. We can leave it at that.
Your week was more than good, bro. What are you talking about? Why don't you tell everybody?
Oh, I have some bad news. My famous piece of shit truck finally went to truck heaven.
It died. So bad.
Monday morning around
after I just saw you at the office too.
A.M.
Oh damn!
In the middle of Interstate I-10.
Oh shit!
She lost power, but she gave me enough of her last life to get me to the medium on side the road of the interstate. And that was our last ride. So she's dead, guys. She's finally dead.
Yeah, but good news is Dirk's over here in the chat fucking spoiling it for everybody.
From the death of something comes out of the ashes something new. I finally got a new truck today, guys. Oh, not today, the other day. And I'm going to say it was worth the wait.
Yeah, no, it's a
was
nicer
awesome.
truck than my
Let's
truck.
hear him brag. He would say what kind it was, but
Wasn't it just a F250 or F150?
no, it's a Chevy Colorado.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's a Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like the same one that we got a couple of those in the office.
It's like Tom's.
One's broken down.
Oh, damn.
They use that one for parts. 'Cause now they got two. Now they got two of them, two extra ones. So yeah, anything goes wrong, got extra part on another truck. They're all the same.
So yeah, so that was good. I accidentally drained half of someone's pool out by accident, first time ever.
That's what happens when you work on a Saturday when you never work on Saturdays.
No, it actually happened on a Friday.
Oh Jesus,
Oh, shit.
that's worse.
Yeah,
The crazy part, the weather. Did you
distracted
get hit with
me.
all that weather?
No, I missed it all. I was
Okay.
like dodging it apparently.
That's good. I was wondering about that shit.
That was that. Tomorrow's Memorial Day. I'll finally go clean the old girl out officially.
Yeah, because you were supposed to do that today because you said you were going to come by the house for the barbecue I was having and never showed up. This is why I don't invite nobody to the house, Chris. See, Matt, this is why I don't invite them. I invite all these fuckers to the house.
Notice.
And I'm like, hey, bro, come to the crib. I'm having a pool party and
He
barbecue.
tells me 24 hours in advance. And it's
Oh,
like,
what do you got? What do you got to do?
oh.
What do you got to do?
you know, if I'd had like
What do you got
some
to do?
time, well, like I do,
you
I
got to
was just tired. I didn't feel like doing nothing today. Sorry.
I mean,
God.
to be fair, he didn't mention this shit last week.
No, I don't remember.
I mentioned it on the show, bro. We were talking about
Yeah.
it.
Well, you said you were having a barbecue. I didn't assume like, oh, well, I'm invited.
He.
Yep.
Nope,
I don't-
I'm not
Go
gonna
ahead.
get
Tell
it.
him. Tell him, Matthew.
No.
No, tell him.
I won't get
Tell
him.
this motherfucker, bro. Tell this motherfucker.
No,
tell
he
him.
did invite you. You totally invited you over, bro.
What
That's
happened?
not the point.
Oh, all of a sudden, that's not what he said.
You have to remind me.
Oh,
I
I
got a
did
lot of shit
24 hours
going
ahead
on.
of time.
I mean, I got to remember that my truck died this week. Jesus, can we have some?
Who gives a
I'm
shit about your
mourning.
fucking truck? You're just glad that it's gone. Doesn't
Me and
even
that
matter.
truck went through a lot, sir.
Whatever. Used to bitch about that truck all the time. You know what? I was glad when my truck got taken away. Then it got given to somebody else, and that poor bastard got his truck, got that truck ran into.
You don't realize how much you miss something until it's gone. And look, and wait,
Yeah.
hold on. To be
Fuck that
fair,
piece of machinery.
to
It's a
give
truck.
old girl, I'm not gonna lie. I even put it in our little work thing. I was like, I will miss the power between my legs. that V8 boy.
real bad, bro.
No, that my truck's engine is still good. I mean, that bad boy moved. Now the truck I think it's like a V6. It's nowhere even close to the power of my Silverado. And my Silverado's engine was redone. Actually, I think that was a brand new engine. Because I think
wasn't that
burnt
old.
it out. Yeah, because
Yeah, it
Daniel
wasn't-
burnt it out and Tommy got it and it burnt out like Tommy's first fucking day. And they had to replace the engine. So that engine was like brand fucking new. Or whatever. I mean, whatever he had. But even Mike said if anything was worth anything left in that truck was that engine. And my truck.
That makes sense.
No, that like I said, if I could keep
mean,
that
yeah.
engine out that truck, if I had a way to keep it, I would.
Yeah. That's why you keep it at the office.
That's that's the one thing I will miss is that power of that V8 truck. Because I'd be on interstate, boy. I just touch that gas, zoom. I was cruising.
Look at Dirk talking shit. He was invited too, but your ass lives in Cincinnati, bro. Bring your ass down from Cincinnati, and Chris bring his ass from Baltimore, and you can come to the fucking barbecue. The fuck. I want to invite somebody in 3 states over. Hey, you want to come over? Come eat some food for 3.5
I
hours.
had, like,
No one wants
I could
fucking
make that
barbecue.
trip.
If they come here, they want fucking crawfish and ball shrimp and crabs and.
I'll come for whatever. Man.
Oysters.
I don't give a damn.
We'll do something.
It's free food. I ain't complaining.
Whoa,
That's what I'm saying.
wait. No one's saying anything about free food. be like we give people bills even if they're dinner guests. You get a bill after you eat.
Full of shit.
Mhm.
The bill
And
you pay is to the toilet.
and we also put a gratuity fee on the bill.
That's the only
Why
bill
you
that
think
gets paid.
Southerners are so polite
Toilet
and
paper.
shit? We actually give you a bill because we get paid. That's why Southerners are like the way they are.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. This guy.
Ain't gonna be no
It's
tip
that
of it.
Southern accent.
You can't do an accent for your life. It's the worst. It's the funniest thing to me that
Well, I
you
was
can't
smoking
do.
when I was trying to.
You can't. Bro. I've heard you try. Do a British accent.
Uh
Uh-huh.
I'm like,
I'm still waiting. There's a lot of dead air here. Podcast audience, we're still live. Just in case you guys didn't know. Fatty's just trying to get into character. You can't see him because you're on the podcast.
Is he
But the
turning around?
YouTubers, they also can't see him either.
Is he gonna turn around, then turn back face forward? Just give me be that character.
Yeah, that's what we're waiting for. But we don't
he has
even
a
know what he's
character
doing.
for both. He has a character for both of you. Fuck you and fuck you.
Okay.
Figure that one out. Who am I?
You didn't even say it with an accent because Cuban B said it with an accent. Fuck
No,
you,
no.
fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out. That's how he did it.
It was Killer Pete.
The whole diatribe on telling about his story with his brother Nibbles.
Killer was damn good. You were talking about damn good.
Still not as funny as what you call
Killer died.
I'm not a fish.
it.
I'm not a fish.
Here I am.
The wrap it up, Bacha.
I'm looking like your boy from fucking Bruce Springsteen E Street Band, the one that plays Sal.
Sure.
What you talking about, Tony?
Oh, there goes an accent. Do it again.
Nope.
Oh shit!
Oh man, it's ridiculous. What we're doing on a fucking Sunday night. This
I'm
is a
gonna
Sunday
be,
night that does feel like a Saturday to me because
For
I
anyone
ain't
listening,
working.
I'm gonna be adding some new talent to the show because some pink slips are going out tomorrow morning. So
Wow.
anybody interested want to be the new co-host of the Bayou Geeks? Drop a comment. Get back to you.
All right.
Y'all
Y'all seen
what?
was it the Jurassic World trailer?
No, I've not yet seen that.
Hold that thought
well-
real quick.
I might have seen it when I went to the movies and saw Thunderbolts or something, but I'm not sure now.
Oh no, the new.
Oh, there's a new trailer? Oh, okay. I didn't know there was another new trailer.
Yeah, it just dropped. Like Tuesday. Or was it Wednesday?
Shit. What's
I
doing
remember
good
they
so
talked-
far is Mission Impossible. The Final Reckoning or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah,
That shit's fucking doing pretty good.
I'm not shocked. This Mission Impossible is Tom Cruise. He's the last real movie star we got left.
Well, and they also said this is the last
The
this is the
one.
last Mission Impossible. Like this is for real, the last Mission Impossible. I was like,
Sure.
but it feels like it's just like
Sure.
a band going on their retirement tour. This is our last show ever.
Well, look,
And then 3 years. This is our last show ever.
well, he's doing a supposed to be doing working on Top Gun 3.
Mhm.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hey, look, F-14 Tomcat is the GOAT.
I mean, he's been doing whatchamacallit for how long? He's been doing Mission Impossible? When was the first? Like 1990 something?
96,
95,
Was
96?
it 96?
95, 96.
It's been like at least 20 years.
30 years. What are you talking about?
Oh, god damn, you're right.
I like
They've
the
been doing
first
the
one.
movies for
That was
fucking
about
ever.
That's about it. That's all I did. I like the first one.
That's the last time I saw Emilio Estevez do fucking shit.
I do agree with a lot of the people about that. I didn't like Mr. Phelps was the bad guy.
Yeah,
I didn't like that.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah.
because the show was always about putting the right team together, and it kind of, I don't know, it just became Mission Impossible became about Tom Cruise, not so much the team, you know.
I mean, the team was the same motherfuckers every movie. Insert just
Yeah,
switch
until
up maybe
it's-
one or two people.
I was
Yeah,
like, they killed somebody though. Didn't they kill Simon, whatever the hell his name is?
who?
The British dude. Didn't they kill him? No.
No.
Which British dude?
What the hell are you talking about? You were playing on your phone. You see, you
Oh,
lost
Simon
track of
Pegg?
the
I'm looking
conversation.
stuff up. Simon Head.
What?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they killed him.
I hope not.
No one knows.
Simon Pegg is awesome, and
I
he
don't
should
know.
live.
I never seen it.
Because I think he was in every movie, and then so was Ving Rhames.
Yeah,
Um,
John was in there.
Not to dampen the mood, but gotta acknowledge the passing of George Wendt.
George.
Norm.
Yeah, but they're calling him George when he gets up there.
Norm. No, they're gonna say
Gonna call
Norm.
him Norm.
Norm.
That sucks,
He was
man.
the face of that show more than anybody, I think.
Really?
What?
I do.
More than Sam?
I think if you think
That's what I was
about
gonna say.
if you think about Cheers as a pop culture thing, Norm would be the first thing you think of, because he was that one customer that was always at the bar. The face you always remembered out that show was always, or the one character you always remember first is Norm. Just like Family Matters, you always going to remember Urkel first.
Well, it's either
Yeah,
him
but the
or
story was
Cliff.
about Urkel.
No,
No,
it
it
wasn't.
was like
wasn't
best
originally.
friends.
No, it wasn't. No, it was not. It
He
was
was only
about
supposed
the
to-
Winslows. It
He
was
was only supposed to
always.
be
He just
on, like-
became the centerpiece of the show.
He was only supposed to be on like 2 episodes, and then like,
He tested well with the audience.
yeah,
Yeah, it ultimately became his show, but it was still their show.
not really though. It became an
Especially
Urkel
once
show
the
once he
Fonz
got-
showed up.
Well, they didn't call it the Steve Urkel show. They kept it. It was, like I said, it was still their show, but Urkel was just the centerpiece of the show.
Yeah, when they did the alternate personality shit.
I think Norm was like the face of that show when it
Stefan.
comes to the pop culture part of it. He's the one
I
character
don't know,
you
man.
always
It's
remember.
It's about Sam, man. Sam was the guy.
I don't
running
think
the bar.
so, though. I think you think of Norm. I think I've always
Norm
thought
was one of the
Norm-
most popular characters from that
I
show,
think
but
he
I don't
was
think it
the
was
most
about him.
popular character.
It was the him or Woody.
I think Norm was the
And Woody
the most
wasn't until
popular
later.
character. Norm was the one consistent thing outside of Sam, but he was the more likable character than Sam.
Cliff was there the whole time too,
Yeah,
and then Frasier was
Was
there
he?
for a long time until he got his own spin-off. Yeah,
In the
Norm
beginning,
and Cliff, they were the
was-
ones always sitting at
was-
the bar.
was
Fucking
Cliff there
mailman,
in the
and I
first
don't even know what
season?
Norm did.
yeah. Cliff
Hmm?
was there from jump too.
Yeah,
Actually,
It was Norm and Cliff with a
I
regular
would,
customer.
I would
Yeah,
say
Carla
Norm
was there too,
first,
that's
Cliff
right.
second.
Yeah, Carla was there too.
Carla didn't come into what, second season now. I don't think she was there the first season.
Nah, she was there from jump.
yeah, because I think she was. I don't know if she didn't have a thing, but I forgot what the original owner was before Sam. Before Sam took it over, the old guy. I can't remember what his name is now.
Coach.
Coach. There you go. Good
They
fucking
called
Coach.
him Coach.
I knew he
but
had a
then
name.
that's
I know
when-
he didn't have a name, but I knew he had a title. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
when
see, she was there.
what's the name came in. Fucking after he died, Woody came in.
And then Sam became the old bartender, and Woody was the new young one
Yeah.
with the smart mouth.
And that's when they had Christy Alley.
Yeah, when she was super skinny. Super skinny. That bitch was tiny.
And then she got
Well, she had them big shoulder pads on all the time. I remember them dresses from the fucking 80s and 90s, bro? Them
yeah,
bitches
and
had
then
shoulder
her,
pads in.
and the rest of her matched some fucking shoulder pads, bro.
Yeah,
she
well,
blew
it
up.
happens, bro. None of us
know.
look the same as we did when we were fucking, 2022. I can tell you that right now. Shit, I don't even look the same from 2022.
But I don't know if he was like the one guy for Cheers. It was it was an ensemble cast.
That's the
without
one I think of when I think of Cheers. I will always be Norm.
That's just you, bro. But not everybody else thinks of that too.
well,
It wasn't. He was definitely one of the most popular characters.
no, everybody loved.
Who do you think of when they say Family Guy? Do you think of
Wait, what's
Stewie,
that?
or do you think of Family Guy. Do you think of Stewie or do you think of Peter?
Peter.
Some people would say it's Stewie.
Nah.
I think what's his name?
Nah.
What, Brian the dog?
No, the fucking giggity guy.
No.
Quagmire?
He's a famous side character. No, I wouldn't. No, that show's
Norm.
built around Peter regardless, dude.
It is, but holy shit, Quagmire! It's a fucking is an insane.
Quagmire is like a Towley on South Park. You know, he's one of those side characters, or Mr. Hanky. You know, the side characters you love.
Not
Jimmy.
really, because it's an ensemble. It's because
I don't
it's Peter,
love
it's Quagmire,
I'm just remembering
it's Joe, and then it's
those are all
Cleveland.
side characters. Peter's the main.
that's his
character.
crew. What are you talking about? He's always at the bar with them.
That show goes like with Peter, the whole show. It's like American Dad. It's about Stan. Stan's the face of the show. But Roger is probably the.
I thought it was about Roger.
Show going.
The fucking
No,
alien.
it's
It's
I
fucking.
didn't watch fucking American Dad, dude. I can't.
No, Roger
haven't seen it forever,
is
but I
like
knew enough
the
of it.
second most important piece to that show.
Well, it's like Rick and Morty. The most important character
Rick.
on that show is fucking Rick.
Yeah, Rick. You think of Rick, yeah. Morty, you could choke sometimes. Come on, Rick.
Okay, what's this going on? Hey, now, Rich Dale.
We
Just
got
wanted to
balls
stop by
in
and say hi.
Friday.
Got patio shit to do. Patty, your ass is mine on Thursday. What? In mine? Okay, that's weird. Matthews, we got balls to handle on Friday. Okay. All right, we're gonna take that off the screen now. I'm sorry I read that aloud.
Last time I
Before
heard
I
that,
pre-read
said
it.
the money. Hey, last time I heard that, I said the money better be right.
Jesus Christ, they charge extra for that? That's a how's your uncle if I've never heard of it. My goodness. The fuck?
That took a turn.
All right. Is okay. There it's his ass is mine. Okay, not in. All right, sure. That makes it sound better. Rich Dow, appreciate it.
I mean, it does make it sound bad.
That's what I thought he meant the whole time. So.
That's what I thought he meant too, but I gotta read what's on the screen. Like Ron Burgundy over here.
The check better be good, Rich.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego. What?
I'll be waiting for the Cash App
Scotch.
transfer.
I love scotch. Scotch.
See, guys,
Holy
what I do
shit.
for this show.
I fucking love
What else
the
we got on
news
the
fan
agenda?
fights in those movies were fucking great.
Well, a couple of things that I sent in the group chat that were pretty crazy. They wrapped up Voltron. And then they fucked us over by giving us not a theatrical release, and it's going to Prime Video, which we all kind of. I know
Really?
Matthews, you said it from jump that it probably wasn't going to make it to the theater. Yeah,
Honestly,
so
I
Henry
could
Cavill.
live with that.
Henry Cavill was
I can live
not
with
a
it too.
box
I got
office
Prime.
draw, but
I think he's a box office draw, but I don't think
he's not.
the distribution of it. They didn't want to pay for that. They didn't want to pay for the movie to go into theaters. They're probably going to make more money going on Prime Video.
Let me see that
Honestly.
first trailer. And if I could see the first trailer, I could tell you if I would have went to the movies or not. I have to see a trailer.
Yeah,
I
but
gotta
how
see what
trailers
this
are.
thing's gonna look like.
Trailers are tricky, man, because there's sometimes you watch a trailer for a movie and the only good parts of the movie are in the trailer. And you're like,
You know,
"Fuck,
I
this
you
is
know,
what I paid
in-
fucking
in-
$22.54.
on my robot list, dog. You gotta understand, on my robot list says Optimus Prime, then there's Voltron. You know, I mean, so I'm gonna be very judgmental of this shit.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, I want to see how they do the CGI.
Don't want to admit to. He's not probably brings people into movie theaters. It's been proven. Superman movies, all of them underperformed. That Gentleman of the Ministry of Ungenly Warfare movie bombed.
I don't even know what movie you just talked about. What the fuck movie is this?
I rest my case. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. It was like a World War II movie or something. And
I think the title alone fucking killed that movie.
what else was he in that was supposed to be big? The Man from U.N.C.L.E. bombed.
Well, but when he does like shows, he does great.
Yeah,
That is true.
The Witcher was good.
I mean, also
He
to
was
be
good
fair-
in Witcher,
oh,
but
like,
that's
okay,
streaming.
okay. But let's be fair here on one thing. You're right about the draw. I'm going to agree with you about on the draw, but to say he's a bad actor because people ain't go see a movie. I mean, I thought he was the second best Superman.
I'm not saying he's a bad actor.
You
I'm
know what I'm
saying
saying? I mean,
he's
you
not a
can't
draw.
fault him for that. You know, he was the right guy to play Superman. You know,
thought
it
he
wasn't
was
his
too.
fault that the movie failed, which I
He
didn't
doesn't do
think
the script.
movie was
He doesn't do the
that
promotion.
bad.
I'm not saying that he's a bad actor. He's not a bad actor, but he's not somebody whose name you see it on the screen and like, oh shit, I got to see what Henry Cavill's going to do. He's not that guy.
I don't think there's anybody like that anymore, to be honest with you, Chris.
Yeah, there
Tom
is.
Cruise.
It just
No,
got
Tom
proven.
Cruise,
Tom
last-
Cruise.
No,
Tom Cruise, the
no.
last action
Cruise is
hero.
the guy who's
But
Oh, wait a
no,
second. That's another movie.
Wait,
fucking wrong.
hold on. Here's the thing with Tom Cruise. The only movies that Tom Cruise does well at the box office is already an established franchise.
That's okay.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not Tom Cruise that's drawn. It's the movie itself that's drawn.
No,
the
it's Tom Cruise.
franchise.
It's Tom
If Mission
Cruise,
Impossible
dude.
didn't have Tom Cruise in it, nobody would give a
That
shit
shit
about
would
Mission
not have made it
Impossible.
past the first movie.
But what I'm
It
saying
wouldn't
is,
be number 10
if he did
or
something
whatever
out,
fucking number it is.
out the ordinary or something he hasn't done, I guarantee it won't do as well.
But his out of those drawn movies have done well.
But
Vanilla Sky's done well.
yeah, but how long ago
Tropic
was that, though? I mean, we're in a different time than what
Tropic
Vanilla
Thunder
Sky
isn't
came
Tom
out.
Cruise movie.
Yeah,
Tropic Thunder is Tom Cruise was in that movie, but it wasn't a Tom Cruise movie. That movie was Ben Affleck and Robert Downey
He was
Jr.
unrecognizable in that motherfucker.
Then
But he was
again,
great.
the
Not
box
Ben Affleck,
office,
what am I
the box office was different back then than what it is now. Tom Cruise was a more of, I mean,
Why do we got to keep doing this to us?
I'm just
We're
saying.
supposed to be brothers.
Like I said, it's the franchise that's pulling the people in just as much as Tom.
Yes
Have
and no,
y'all
but you can't have one
seen
without the other,
extra
bro.
stuff that Robert Downey Jr. did for Tropic Thunder,
Shit was fucking hilarious, man.
like the stuff where he's living with the guy's family.
He's done some weird shit, man. Like
That motherfucker
he couldn't get
was-
away with that no more. Iron Man can't get away with that shit.
Like the
Motherfucker's
shit he
torture
did.
shit.
He's like in the background throwing hot dog bits at the kids and shit.
He was doing some wild ass shit, bro. It was funny though.
It's drawn on the kid's back, like, yeah,
Look,
and 7 and 7 and 7, and the star, Orion and Osiris, and your mama's the hoe. My mom
Look,
ain't a
this is-
hoe. Nah, I mean, she's
this is why I like DVDs with the extra coverage with the bonus, commentary with the with the blooper scenes, the blooper reels, like all that shit. I want to see that stuff. You can't get that stuff no more. You buy a digital copy of fucking something, you get the movie, and whatever comes after the credits, if there's like a cut scene at the end of the credits, there's no more. There's nothing else extra. You know what I mean? Like, remember that shit growing up and getting it. I want to get the DVD because it's got all the director's commentary and the blooper stuff. It's got an alternate ending on here that we didn't even know about.
Like, I was watching that shit the other day, and I was like crying, laughing, dude. I was like, you couldn't do this shit today.
No, cancel, jail, directly to jail.
People
No,
would
let
be
me click.
mad as fuck.
Jail.
Like, fuck this fucking movie. I'm like, yo, Robert Downey Jr. was more black than most black people in movies.
Jail. Go directly to jail. Jail, die. Kill him.
I'm just a
die.
dude playing another
Yeah.
dude, playing another dude.
On the part where he loses it on the one guy, like the wet offensive in the book. Y'all read the script, right? Enough with the book script shit. Spit that shit out, man.
Like, bring it here.
Where he was
He's
kind
hugging
of
him.
lost it in the scene, was like kind of broke himself, but then kind of got back in the character.
He's like,
Oh, it's like,
400
I was a-
years.
I was a short order cook down in San Antonio. I was in these greens.
These are my
He was
jelly
so
beans.
goddamn good, bro. He was so fucking
you
good, bro.
fucking the bat that got the heroin. And fucking started drinking the big kill. You fucking drink
Eat the bat.
blood. That was
Oh, he
horrible.
was fucking nuts, bro. We got to watch that shit on here one time.
Like,
That shit was fucking
you
funny.
said you have a rice farm. and you have poppy seeds. Where's your farm? I'm a land farmer, motherfucker.
Oh my god. That fucking movie.
Simple Jack.
It was so fucking.
Oh my god, Simple Jack. We had to play it
You
because the little fuck.
make me happy.
Where they were beating the shit out of him, making him do the whole movie, and then watch him like, yeah, he's connected with the audience, and now because he's more locked in, they can now reciprocate their emotions.
And then the leader was that little kid. It was a 14-year-old.
Like a 10-year-old kid lead the fuck.
Like, why is this 12-year-old Vietnamese boy in charge of everybody? What the fuck?
I'm not
Is
gonna
like
This
lie.
son.
One
Is
of
that
the
some
most
sort of like
brilliant-
pharaoh thing? That's what I always thought. Like it was like some pharaoh thing. Like somebody died that was the leader, and they're like he's the new pharaoh now. But he's 12.
Have
That's
my
fine. He's
son.
the new pharaoh.
I'm
I
not gonna
call him
lie.
half
The,
squat.
the most brilliant thing in that movie is the beginning of the movie with the fake trailers,
Oh, dude, yes.
the Devil's Alley.
Those trailers were fucking weird, bro. I gotta go back and see them.
The best kiss a winner or nominee, Toby Maguire.
Who left the fridge open? Here we go again.
Global meltdown.
Oh my
And then it happened 4 more times.
god. Like,
Jeff,
what?
Jeff. Wait, what was his fucking
Jeff
name?
Portnoy. Jeff
No.
Portnoy.
Jeff is the fatties. It's like, oh my god, Daddy, ew.
Excuse me, can we have more beans? Oh, that
It's no
fucking movie
country.
was great.
It's a compliment.
My goodness.
That movie was so fun. And of course, the infamous I Love the Pussy. That is like the greatest.
Booty sweat.
Oh,
No, man, what a great movie. I hate when people talk about it. It was a good comedy.
so
I
if
hate-
you
Yeah.
met, what would you say to your special woman, Alpa? I would say, hey, Lance. Come here, Lance. Wait, what the fuck did I just hear? I said I love the pussy. When you brought I love the pussy, you're thinking of Lance's thing on your forehead. It's like,
Oh man. Lame.
Ridiculous. And now we've been demonetized. Awesome.
Who cares?
it's a quote from a movie.
We're rebels.
It's like 20 years ago. Get over it.
Has it been 20 years?
No, well, not yet.
Not yet, but it's been like,
But
I was
yeah,
just like,
dude,
bro, come on, man.
Dude,
Like,
I had a
Matthews, why are you trying to
friend-
make us fucking older than we are, bro? What the hell?
Hey, hey, watch the N word, bro. See, you want to get us in trouble?
What are you
Fuck.
talking about? I said Matthews, watch the.
right?
What? I didn't say anything. I didn't say N word at all. What's wrong with you?
Damn, drop the N bomb.
No,
I didn't.
I didn't hear it.
I didn't say anything though. I didn't say that.
So,
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Bro, you be hearing shit, bro.
that movie was fucking hilarious. But
I miss.
Back away.
I had a friend who was so naive, dude. I used to. He was like, "I'm not watching that movie because your boy's blackface." I'm like, dude, watch. It's not like
You
what
have
you
to see the
think. It's
movie.
that. That's the whole point of his character. I was like, dude, you gotta
It's
watch
brilliant.
it. It's about that, like that kind of shit. That's what, dude. Some people are just so naive, dude. It's like they're not. It's not what you think.
and the reason behind it was even funnier than if it had actually done blackface.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's not blackface.
No,
No,
he
they
had
were
a
making
surgical
use-
procedure
Yeah, his whole body was like
to
that.
make himself look like a black man.
Well, like that's like C. Thomas Howell Soul Man. Now, was he playing blackface?
That was more blackface than
That was
chocolate
No.
chip.
blackface than Lincoln Osaka.
No. He was taking pills, so it was his whole body. He wasn't just doing. He didn't use makeup. It was the pills.
Oh shit, really?
I
I
forgot.
didn't know that. I couldn't
Yeah.
tell you. I
Well,
never
Soul Man-
researched that. Never thought about that because I remember seeing Soul Man. Then I was just like, I'm never watching this movie again.
Dude, that was a good movie, man.
Nah, it was all right.
But you
I
gotta
didn't like
remember,
him
it was
as
a
an
time when no one was sent. It was just funny. No one. Dude, I don't think there was any fucking protest for Soul. C. Thomas Howell and Ray Don Sean Soul Man. And you know
Everybody
what?
saw that
Ghost.
fucking movie.
And wait, you know what? You know why it was nothing wrong with that movie? James Earl Jones was in it. You think he would have did anything that he thought was offensive?
Probably James Earl
We're
Jones
talking about
apparently
Sir
was.
James Earl Jones, sir.
I don't know if he was a sir, considering he was knighted by the Queen.
In my book, he's a sir.
Your personal record book.
He was Mufasa, Darth Vader. That's all you need.
About Soul Man, even back. I don't even think people were offended even back then.
No one cares.
Ah, it's a ghost. It's a ghost. I see the ghost.
Chris, I don't even think the word offended was around yet.
Nobody got offended.
Who?
You got offended when somebody hit your car. That's when you got offended. You damaged your property. That's the only time somebody got offended. Somebody pushed you. You got offended. Somebody said something about you. You'd be like, whatever. Fuck you too. Go on your way. Nobody cares.
You got a fat ass. You got offended.
What you mean? They try to tell you PHAT, but that didn't come out yet. So nobody knew what that meant.
Before it was cool to have a fat ass. It was very disrespectful to tell someone they had a fat ass.
Oh, Rick says there was a lot of controversy. I don't remember hearing shit. I haven't listened to the negative.
I mean,
only
to
heard
be
the
fair, we
positives.
were like 7 when Soul Man came out. So
I wasn't that young.
What are you talking about?
Still,
The movie's
even
not
over
that
the years,
old.
I never.
we were
I'm not gonna look
young
this
when
shit
that
up.
movie came out, dude. It was like what, 80 something?
Tropic Thunder?
No, Soul Man.
Oh, Tropic Thunder was 2008. That wasn't that long ago. Soul Man, let's see. So
It was a comedy. I mean,
86. Yeah,
I
we were
would
kids,
look
but I love
honestly.
that shit.
I would
Ghost!
say
Rick.
I would say Blazing Saddles was more controversial than fucking
that one-
Soul Man ever was.
Now talk about a show that dropped the N bomb.
Soul Man was just a silly, stupid movie. I mean, even like because you had Leslie Nielsen in it, for Christ's sake.
Yeah,
James
no,
Earl, Ray Dawn, C. Thomas Howell. Who else was in it?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure there was some other people.
Soul Man might have been controversial.
I don't
but
think it was. I don't think anyone.
I don't-
gave a fuck.
I don't even remember it for real.
You know, we were in the middle of a Cold War, bro. We didn't give a fuck.
So we give a shit about race.
Oh.
Unless you were Russian, nobody gave a shit.
Oh yeah, that's the only race we cared about in the '80s was the
Yeah.
Russians. Yeah,
Yeah. And I lived in Chicago where there was a lot of Polish people. And they all got the ski last names. Like they all got they got a lot of similar names.
like they
There's a
would
lot of
say,
Piotr's.
the best way to put it, how like uneven it was. They would show like two boards, one with a bunch of red lights and one other side with a bunch of like maybe half as white lights. And they're like, you want to know how many missiles they have compared to us? Well, they're the red lights. I mean, now this shit's probably broken down. Holy shit, they can't even launch. Members of the spoke up against the film and their group at USA Organized a pick of the cinema screening. And once again, no one cared though.
I don't remember it being that big of a deal, but we're
Yeah, back
Maybe.
then they were just trying to get their name in the paper, to get some recognition. No, but
there was
one-
no internet. There was no internet. Communication took forever to get to stuff. Like that's why trends took so long to get to certain places.
Goes
Because-
back to the Rodney King thing, bro, from last week. We moved on. It was probably protest one weekend, one movie theater, and we moved on.
Oh, here's something because you mentioned movie theater, which I thought was fucking talk about like not ironic, but like just makes me not want to go see the movie. A lady had a movie theater collapse ceiling on her while she was
What the
watching the newest Final Destination movie.
That was real.
That was real. That actually happened. Some lady was watching Final Destination in the movie theater. Ceiling collapsed on her.
That's
Just
come
her.
on for that bitch. That's what that is.
Just her. Can you
Yeah,
imagine if
that's
you're sitting like a couple rows back and you're like, yo, that was close. Thank God it wasn't me. And it looked
And
like
then
it
it
was towards
hits
the front.
somebody else, and she's like, "Oh shit!"
Well, that shit was fucking crazy. Let me see. Peter
What else we
collapsed.
had on the agenda today?
I mean, do
Yeah,
we have
this
anything
shit
else
happened.
on?
Say Caitlin Clark. You haven't? Are they abusing that poor white girl?
What
What are you talking about? She's playing in
They're
the
abusing
WNBA.
that poor white girl. Someone's got to stick up for that white girl.
Ain't nobody worried
She's
about
fine.
her. She's fine. She can defend herself.
She knows how to
All
play.
she do
She's
is
a
play ball.
baller.
She's fine.
Yeah. And you don't even know nothing about sports. Talking about fucking Caitlin Clark. Get out of here.
Oh, please. I please.
I will admit that I like to see Ryan Clark dig up in RG3's punk ass. That was great.
That was fucking hilarious, bro. He's like, well,
And
you
then-
wouldn't know what black women think because you don't date them. Like, God
damn.
Yep.
And
Ryan
then-
Clark hit his ass with that shit.
And
Fuck
then
you, RG3.
RG3's like, you made fun of my wife. He's like, no, dude, he didn't make fun of your wife. But the fact that you missed the message is exactly the fucking point that Ryan Clark was making. Now you look stupid.
Hey man, how many black girls do you think are in Baylor, Texas? And like where
Quite a
is it?
few.
Waco. That's where Baylor's
Quite a
at.
few.
Waco. In
There's
Waco?
quite a few there. Yeah.
You think so? Because all I think of, what do y'all think of when y'all hear Waco?
The dude from the cult.
David Koresh?
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
Yeah. You don't know who
The
David
Branch
Koresh
Davidians?
was? The Branch Davidians, the whole Waco thing?
What year
Hate
was
when he
that?
does this shit. I'm gonna punch him in the fucking head.
Hey, you seriously don't remember that shit? The fucking standoff where they fucking burnt down their fucking.
And like almost everybody died.
Oh, yeah. Where the Clinton administration killed all them fucking people. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh boy.
That's
We were
true.
trying to stay away from the politics of it. It
Oh,
was
there ain't
super
no
easy to-
politics in it. They did that shit.
Okay.
I mean, they don't know about all that.
Shit happened, but I don't think they did that. But you go ahead and think what you
Dude,
want.
they had hearings and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Go look at the evidence. They
Yeah, no, I watched the documentaries. I've watched all the documentaries about it, and they talked about it. And even some of the people that were survivors were like, "No, the fire just started when they threw in the smoke canisters, the flashbangs, the caught fire. That's it. It wasn't like they were trying to fire them out. That's what
All right,
happened.
you know what? For the show's sake, okay, fair enough.
No, you can go ahead if you want to go ahead and be on the side of the cult leader that was having sex with underage women. You go ahead and be on the side. Ah, well, that's what Fatty said. Fatty said he wants to take their side. That the cult leader.
Did I say that, Chris?
You said that the Clinton administration burnt them down.
Okay,
That's
I
what you
said
said.
that. I said that. I didn't say I took the side of the cult leader, though.
Talking about movies. Why are we talking about this?
I didn't
started talking
take
about
a
RG3
side. I
and I
didn't
brought up
have a
Waco.
side. I was just saying one side did one fucked up thing. I didn't take a side.
The other side
That's
did fucked up shit though.
That's
You
what I'm
like-
saying. See,
No,
It's
but
a
I was
you're not
talking
taking a
about-
side.
But I
Not
was
taking
talking
a
what-
side doesn't mean saying.
but
That's literally the definition of taking a side. You're like, one
No, it's
guy
not.
did fucked
No, it's
up.
not.
The other guy did nothing wrong at all.
no, I was just making an observation. I didn't take a side. I didn't say one thing about taking a side. If you go back, play the tape. I just said what happened. That's all. That's all I said. Prove me wrong.
You didn't
I
say
mean, the
what happened.
motherfucker got set up.
You said they lit him on fire. You said they burned him. You said the Clinton administration lit them on fire. That's what you said, bro. But you're not taking any sides.
No, we're not gonna. We're gonna. Moving on.
Look, no, I didn't say the Clinton. No.
Yes,
no,
you did.
no.
You,
I didn't.
you brought politics into it. We were bringing up politics.
Hold on. Calm down. First off, if I'm gonna say something like that, I'm gonna say it. Oh yeah, the Clinton lit them up like it was the 4th of July. That's how I'm gonna say it.
That's not how you said it. And your accent.
I was trying to be respectful.
I ain't never heard nobody that can't talk with an accent at all, like ever. Like this one over here, just I don't understand. He be talking like, oh, this and that. He don't even know how to do it. Chris, Fatty, you can do it. Come on, do it. Do me an
all
accent, just for a little bit, just a little one, man, a little pinky
Anyway,
toe one.
RG3 set himself up. We're gonna stop all this right now. RG3 set himself up because then people brought up all his receipts from all the times he was like
All the,
I
all the Twitter
love
shit.
milk.
Yeah,
with all the white girls he was with. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
bruh. Nothing like
This
this
all
all
started
glass
'cause-
of milk.
Fatty, this all started because you started getting all up on Clayton Clark's ass. That's what this came from. Not knowing about sports, talking about him.
I'm protecting a female. You know, only because she's female. Nothing, no other reason. No.
She can.
That's not what
She
you said.
handles herself on the court, man. Like she don't
That's what I was
take.
gonna say. She's fine. You got to worry about
All
her.
she does is just go out and do her thing. I actually respect her game.
You know what actually happened? I think it happened today.
I support her. I support her game too. That's the only reason why I support her.
Power.
No.
God damn it!
What happened?
Damn it! I don't know. Somebody hit a button.
But what we say again?
I was gonna say she actually hit 100. She had 140 or 144 games in a row with hitting a three, and it just ended yesterday or today. I saw that this morning. I saw that a little while ago.
Nah, I don't give a fuck. No one watched.
The last time she hit she played a game without hitting a three was in like 2022 or some shit.
Like I don't
That's
watch.
pretty-
the
I don't watch it
WWE.
either, but I have ESPN and I go on ESPN because I actually like looking up sports.
I wish I didn't hear about the WWE because I don't care. Because it's not
Oh,
a sport
Jesus.
I watch. No, it's
I don't
not
watch it
because
either.
I think it's boring basketball. I'm sorry. But I don't watch
It
the
can
NBA
be.
anymore because it's also boring basketball.
I got to get
I
the
don't know
new.
about that.
I want to play as Caitlin Clark.
On
What the
2K?
fuck game has the WNBA in it?
Yeah, NBA 2K25, the new one.
They always have the
Hell,
girl,
for real?
women,
They've had the WNBA women in there for a few years now.
and you can play the women against the men. I think like in the one-on-one games and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the little street ball games and stuff like that.
I want to play the computer. I want to be Caitlin and play against LeBron.
That's not gonna work out well.
Yeah, me and
No.
my boy Easy, he comes over every Thursday, and that's what we do. I smoke him and that shit every week, and I always let him play the all-time Lakers. And if you ever look at the lineup of the all-time Lakers, it's like the Hall of Fame itself, the whole Hall of fucking Fame. I mean,
There's
it's
a lot
sick.
of Lakers Hall of Famers.
You already got LeBron on the Lakers. You got, it's sick. You should just blow Shaq, Kobe, Shaq,
Wilt,
Magic,
Kareem,
Wilt,
Magic,
Kareem, Jesus
Worthy.
Christ.
who
So
else?
many
Worthy,
fucking Kurt
fucking
Rambis.
Anthony Davis, LeBron.
Anthony Davis ain't even.
The logo.
Who else? They had
The
Jerry
logo.
West. Jerry
Yeah.
West. is
Elgin
on it.
Baylor.
And it's insane, dude. You know, you think, dude, he can't be shit with that team.
I mean, you
Try.
gotta fucking look at the team you got with the Lakers. You have a fucking.
I
squad.
mean, that's the only.
It's not
team
his
where-
team. It's
like the only.
boys team.
It's like the only team that could probably match up to the. I don't even think they have the dream team on there, but that could if they had it on the game.
Sure, they-
Seriously, it would be the only other team that could match up if it was outside of an all-star team. The whole lake of fucking all-time teams or team on the game is like the whole Hall of Fame. Like I said, it's like
Who's
fucking
playing center against Wilt
or Shaq.
or Shaq?
Because
Yeah.
Wilt's not
Kareem.
actually that big. Wilt's not actually that big.
Yeah,
Kareem
but
is that big, and Shaq is huge. But Wilt, like compared to those three, Wilt's small.
Chris
Bill
Leitner?
Russell,
Leitner would get fucked up.
Leitner.
Now another
Just
team
like-
that has a good
He was
lineup
on the first dream team.
all time is Houston.
Oh yeah, the college kid. Yeah.
Houston's is pretty good too.
You got to have a college kid, so we're gonna pick
Yeah,
the
Akeem.
kid from Duke.
Duke.
You deserve it. Chris
Duke.
Leitner, so.
Yeah, he didn't do too well in the NBA.
And I'm gonna project it now. Cooper Flag will be the number one pick in the NBA and be out
Yeah,
the
we know
league in
that.
3 years.
Oh shit, 3 years.
3 years.
Why?
Tops.
Because he's
Because
white.
he's not that good.
He's not that. If you haven't seen any of his tape, huh? You haven't watched him play at
Not
Duke.
really. No.
He went to Duke, dude. It's a wrap. He's gonna be
I'm
a bust, bro.
I'm just betting on him because he's white.
He's gonna be a bust. I'm
It-
calling it now.
Look, Chris. Look,
He's gonna
Chris.
get eaten alive, bro.
I'm gonna tell you. Look, I'm gonna take on person I am. I'm the type of person like if there's gonna be a marathon of like 8 guys, and like half of them are white, I'm betting on the white guys because I know that.
Power.
No. Because I know they're not gonna win, but by some miracle they do win. I'm a rich man. I know
That's
they're not
true.
gonna win.
Well, in the case of Cooper Flag or whatever the fuck his name is, bust.
I don't think so.
Now,
Don't.
some people will argue with me and say, well, Chris, how can you say that? He went to Duke. Duke is a basketball factory. Every top player that's come out of that school has been wound up being garbage.
Kyrie Irving
Later,
came out of Duke.
trash. Kyrie Irving, what fuck has he really done? Trash.
Yeah.
Get him out of here. Trash.
Yeah. Who are we
Man.
talking about?
Straight trash.
You don't know any basketball players.
Shane Battier, trash.
Larry Bird.
JJ Redick, trash.
Damn, these guys are all pretty good.
Are we talking about Duke
trash?
players?
JJ Redick was ass,
Yeah.
bro. He was
Yeah, so-
ass. He was a shitty player and an even shittier coach. Fuck JJ Redick. Shane Battier, trash.
Grant Hill was average.
Rashad McCants.
Grant Hill got
Even
hurt,
Carolina.
bro. If Grant Hill didn't get hurt, bro, that's
I didn't say
the
Grant Hill.
guy.
I will never knock Grant Hill because he got hurt.
No, but you talk
And
about
he
all
was
Duke
the-
players, bro. No. We can't go back
Grant
and all be
Hill
like
was
some
legit.
of them. You said
No.
all Duke players are trash. all
No,
of them.
Grant Hill. No, Grant and like Christian Leitner had solid careers. You can't
What's up, boom, dude? What?
you can't
Kyrie
take
still
away
has a
from
career.
that. No. Huh?
Kyrie's still doing it. Kyrie won.
Kyrie's had a solid career. I mean, you can't take that away
Trash.
from him.
Trash.
Shane
JJ
Battier
Redick,
with-
he was
with
like a
Miami.
journeyman, so I would put him
He
under
was just a
a
shooter.
solid. Who else do you say, Chris?
Grayson
when-
Allen's trash. I don't like Grayson Allen. Everybody just
Grayson
I
Allen's
don't-
trash.
I don't remember him.
Now I gotta look through my memory bank at Duke players who like I said,
all of them.
other than
apparently
Grant
all of
Hill, who gets a pass because he got hurt, the rest have been garbage. Kyrie Irving has fucked up how many teams with his bullshit?
Hey, look, I'm about to say it. Zion Williamson.
Trash.
He needs to
Get him
stop.
out. Trash.
Coming to New Orleans was the wrong place for him to go. There's too much good food down here. So much
Right.
good-
No,
What is it?
I don't.
Beignets
I don't
and
think
strippers,
that.
bro. That's all he's in.
I think he
Beignets
just
and
don't have-
etouffee.
He don't have the work ethic, dude.
I need to make some etouffee.
Yeah, look, there's Elton Brand. That was a good one. Danny Ferry, he was all right. He was a journeyman kind of guy, though. He wasn't anything spectacular.
Elton Brand.
He also had the name.
Elton Brand was
Yeah.
all right.
All right, so we found out today that Chris Matthews hates Duke. I hate Duke too. I don't think any of all their players are trash.
Let me make that clear. Yes, I do hate Duke, by the way.
Oh no, I don't like Duke.
There
either.
is a bias there. Go Terps. That's right. I
Oh.
said it. Ain't nobody scared. Go Terps. Fuck Duke. Fuck Coach K.
the
That
Bayou
rat
Geek
looking
Sports.
motherfucker.
Whoa,
And-
whoa.
Fuck
Let's
Duke.
Let's keep Coach K out of this.
I know. I
Fuck
like Coach K.
K. That's
I don't
right.
like Duke, but
I
I
had
like
a
Coach
phrase
K.
said.
Dude.
Fuck him too.
And he helped
Coach K.
USA win a gold medal. It took him to make the US great again.
What? Hey,
Him
when
and
you
Kobe.
have a bunch of fucking all-stars, of course you're gonna fucking win.
But they
No, they
lost
won
it,
bronze.
the year
After they got that bronze medal,
the
bro.
two Olympics. Or the last
After
two
they got that
Olympics.
bronze medal, they had to get the
Yeah.
redeem team, and Kobe's like, "Fuck this, I'm on the team now."
Yeah,
Kobe
because
and
Kobe
Coach K.
showed up. That was
Yeah,
because
Kobe
Kobe
and-
showed up, not because of Coach K.
Kobe showed
No,
up because of Coach
I
K.
think Coach K could kept it together.
Mamba did that shit. That was Mamba.
No, I think all the players respected Coach K. I think that's what it was.
Oh, they still do. That's what a lot of the guys
They
played.
respect him.
When Larry
He's
Brown was
grateful.
doing it, him and Allen Iverson were running amok. That's why they couldn't win a championship.
Carmelo's sorry ass, LeBron's bum ass that one time. Mm-mm.
Come on, man. Give Coach
Melo
K
was
credit,
all right.
man.
Was a good player. Melo was a good player.
This been great. Hey, you may not like a lot of coaches, but some of them were great. Look,
Coach
what's
K was
my
great.
boy from UNLV? Not UNLV, Indiana.
Bobby Knight.
Bobby Knight, bro. Come on, you gotta love Bobby Knight.
Bobby Knight was great.
That was entertainment, man.
Throwing
I-
kids, choking
I-
kids. Like
Just go
Bobby
back
Knight
and
was
watch-
just,
he
that's
was
all that
fucking
was. That's
menace,
all that
bro.
was. In the middle of
No.
Indiana, where the KKK was founded, I believe.
What?
I'm
By the
just throwing shit
Democrat
out there.
Party.
Oh Lord, can we not get into politics on this fucking show again?
It's Fatty again,
We're
bro.
not
It's
doing
Fatty.
this.
She's undoing it.
We're not doing this.
I'm talking about
We
David
agreed
Duke.
not to do this.
What? I
That's-
didn't see anything.
We agreed not to get the politics on the show.
Hey, Fatty did it twice so far, bro. Not
What-
me. That's him. He invoked the Clinton administration.
Why you gonna talk about Kentucky and the KKK?
I wasn't talking about Kentucky. I was talking about Indiana.
Oh, Indiana. Yeah, that's it. Indiana.
Yeah, we're talking about Bobby Knight.
KKK in Indiana.
Yeah, there's a
That,
lot
that
of-
don't even go together.
Are you stupid?
What?
I
Oh,
don't.
are you dumb? Are you fucking kidding
No.
me? KKK's everywhere, bro. Are you
I've
Indiana?
never,
if you didn't live, if
I've never like a KKK.
They
in
showed up
Indiana.
here.
I'm sorry. That's like saying, yeah, there's KKK in New York City. I'd be like,
probably
what?
is.
They
I
are.
wouldn't doubt it.
But,
They would
but
not.
you don't put the two
Does
together.
not
Can you
surprise me.
imagine? Can you imagine dudes in old-time pickup trucks and Klan outfits?
They've
No,
been
they wouldn't
real
be.
lately. I'm gonna put it that way. They've been,
You know, like
they've
you
been
see
out
the
there
movies
letting
in the
it fly.
country roads, those old movies when they got the KK, they're chasing behind the people in the old pickup truck and they're, yelling
Yeah.
and shit. And back can you picture that in
Indiana.
New York? Can you
No,
picture that in
Indiana.
New York?
Yeah,
I
New York.
just
They've been
never
in New
put
York.
Indiana and KKK together, bro. I would
Yeah,
say
'cause
more
you-
southern.
Have
I
you?
would think.
See, here's the thing: you've never lived outside of Louisiana, have you?
I have
For how long?
a couple days.
You haven't lived outside of Louisiana.
I did live.
Hey,
Shut the fuck up with that
You didn't
bullshit.
say how long. So I lived because I technically moved away for a couple days.
Look, even Rick K from the East Coast knows the Klan is in Indiana. The fuck is wrong with you, bro? The Klan is everywhere.
I don't know.
They're
I'm
everywhere.
sorry. I know I'm
One of the
white. But
whitest
we don't
country-
get informed of these things. They
But
don't send
they-
out newsletters and let us know. Well, this is where we're all located at.
All right, bro.
I mean, they're
I'm
not
gonna tell you right now.
They're not going
Sorry.
to Brooklyn.
Look,
Or they're
I
not
lived
like
in
that.
Chicago.
Baltimore City.
I-
But
I-
they
I
have
grew up-
in Maryland.
I grew up in Chicago. Everything outside of Chicago, even some of the suburbs, that's all KK territory. That's all of them. It's KKK all out there in them
KK
fucking farms in them woods.
Yo,
I don't trust none of them
Like,
motherfuckers.
Joke from the
Y'all know more
Blues
about-
Brothers.
Y'all-
Chicago,
Y'all
Nazis.
know more about this shit than I do, and I'm from the fucking South. It's amazing.
Yeah, you know why? Because your ass is uneducated.
Damn,
Please.
dude.
I just never experienced the KKK, even in the deep South.
Now, no, that's a good thing that you haven't experienced.
Look at yourself in the mirror, bro, and tell me why you didn't think
But-
you'd experience any of that. Go ahead, let me know about that.
Wait, what?
Look in the mirror and let me know what you see.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, okay.
I,
That's what I thought.
I'm lost.
Yeah, go look in the mirror and see what you look like, and you'll understand why you never had to worry about that. People
Wait,
that look like this.
Dude, I'm gonna sit here and tell
got
you
to,
that
got to
I've
see it
never met a
firsthand all the
person
time.
That knew that had anything or ever even met anyone in the Ku Klux Klan, dude. I'm telling you.
That's fine. I'm glad you have a charmed life. You have not
I
have to deal with.
anybody in the Klan, but if I
I've
did
never
meet
met
somebody
anybody
in
in
the Klan,
I've met some
it would
friends
be
of
on
friends.
site.
I'm pretty sure I've ran into some friends of friends because of the language that was spoken.
Well,
towards
I'm
me.
sure. I'm all you had crosses burnt on your lawn, apparently.
No,
No,
I've had nothing
no.
like that.
not like I said, they would not.
Oh, I
they would
wasn't
not
talking
come.
to you, Chris. I wasn't talking to you, Chris. Talking to my other co-host.
But no, in Alexandria, I can guarantee you,
Uh-huh.
them are out there
How?
all over the place.
They had a whole fucking
How?
march.
Because I've
Show
seen
was
it,
going on.
motherfucker. Why don't you just take my word for it? Just like I could take your word for it that you've never seen it. Cool. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Well, tell us what you seen.
Clan meetings, shit out in the woods, bro. Alec is there's
Well,
nothing out
you
there,
need
bro.
to explain yourself. You can't be like, oh, well, trust me, it's there. Well, what have you seen? This is where you tell all. You come here to say all. You
But
don't
even
say
if
part
you
of the
haven't
story. You say the
seen
whole
it.
story. Tell us what you've seen. Tell us what you know. Tell us what you think you
Did it
seen.
exist, bro? That's all I need to tell you. Why I gotta go into fucking
Why,
detail?
you think they're gonna come to your house and doing surveillance on you, some shit?
What makes you think that they
Oh.
won't? Don't be that naive.
Maybe-
Come on now. The government spies on us already. What the fuck?
okay,
You think nobody else can?
Okay, look, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it just for you. I'm going to pull my card out, my white privilege card.
Oh my god.
Gary is off limits as
This
a white man. Gary is off limits. I saved
Oh,
him.
Lord. See, I would see.
ridiculous.
I put it like this:
Tell it don't exist.
they would never. They would
See,
never.
I
Is
stop
there
told
doing
air
that.
everywhere?
I
Hey,
told
do you
him.
guys breathe air, the same air? Is everybody?
I
does
told
everyone
him
breathe air?
to back down. You're
Is it
safe.
different air? We got different air here.
Hold on.
Is that what's going
Now,
on?
I put it like this: they've never stomped through like my
You're
neck of the
safe.
woods
I got you.
because they wouldn't, because they would get fucked up. They
Yeah.
would never go stomping through Brooklyn because they would get fucked up. But make no mistake, just because they wouldn't come to your neighborhood doesn't mean they ain't out there.
Well, I grew up
They've
in a
been
metropolitan area.
Real fucking bold
Elementary
the
and
past year.
meditation wasn't just that wasn't happening.
Let
the past couple years.
GPS take you the wrong way.
The past couple years, they've been getting bold as fuck. They've been letting their flag fly all over the place. Like they don't need to be in the shadows anymore. And it's like,
Nah, we're not going to talk about that.
on one
We're not
hand,
going to talk about that guy.
good.
Look, Chris,
I'm
not
out
even-
in the shadows.
white people don't even take them seriously.
So we can
Some.
until they do some shit.
Some, yeah, morons. But people with brains don't take them seriously.
Yeah, and you think
Who,
there's
the
more people
Klan?
with brains or more people without brains? Because I'm going to
More
get you right
people-
now. There's
More
more people
people with
without brains.
brains.
No, there's
Hold
more
on,
people
hold on,
without
hold on.
brains.
No, that's a
Who
matter
doesn't
of
take the
opinion.
Klan seriously? Just because they're not like big like they used to be, doesn't mean they're not still dangerous. They're
Not
still
only that, there's all kinds of other factions of it. The neo-Nazis, the white supremacists, the this and that.
yeah, you got all kinds of motherfuckers now. They done split up on
Yeah.
all these different groups.
but it's all the same
Some of
thing.
them are legit not good. I mean, they're all bad. Some of them are like dangerous.
You're like, they're not good. That's like saying a motorcycle club. They're all fun and games, man. It's just they go on rides. They don't sell drugs or guns. That's crazy. Nobody would ever do that.
I mean, there are some motorcycle clubs, but they just like to ride around and shit.
Yeah.
But if you got a black vest on with a patch on the back with some type of club that's into some shit,
There's a 1%
your name
logo on
like
you.
that
I
All
promise
Rider
you.
or something, you
I promise
probably
you.
in some shit.
Yeah. I'm a mechanic. Mechanic my ass. Fuck
Yeah,
out of here.
I just like to ride my motorcycle. And what's the name of your club? We kill everybody. Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all are upstanding fine people. Sure.
That's all right. You guys do charity work, you say. The Shriners,
We
huh?
give the toys for tots, like the guy from Cannibal Corpse.
Just rob a fucking Toys R Us and then bring the toys to the place. It's fine.
Like the dude from Cannibal Corpse, the singer, who every time they go into, he goes to whatever toy store, buys a bunch of stuffed animals, and gives it to children's hospitals.
That must
Like,
be the
legit.
new. That must be the new singer.
Corpse Grinder, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
that
cool
ain't-
as shit.
I said that ain't no Curtis Barnes.
No, Corpse Grinder does that shit. It is
Oh,
like
good
super
old
cool. It's just
Corpse
funny.
There you go, Gary. That's a bang. Go listen to 6 Feet Under.
I don't even. I
Just
don't even
go
know what you just
play,
said to me.
turn the headphones up and just hit play.
Feels like you insulted me or something. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Threaten
Well, no,
me.
not really.
Go watch 6 Feet Under. What?
There was
No,
a-
no. I said go listen to 6
I'll go
Feet
listen. Oh, I thought that was a
There's a
YouTube video.
video online of a guy at a Cannibal Corpse concert recording, and the security guards, like the security staff, and they're about to do this a song, and he just goes, "This next song is about
Uh-oh.
ejaculating blood from your cock," and the security guard's like, "What the fuck, yo? What?"
Security guard was like, he didn't get the preview tape of what
He
the
was like-
band was that was coming.
And he was just like,
Gary, actually, Cannibal Corpse is that band in Ace Ventura. When he went into the club and the metal band's playing, he's jumping all around. That was actually the original lineup of Cannibal Corpse with Chris
Cool.
Barnes as the singer.
I don't remember that scene, so we're good.
No, of course not.
Sorry, I'm not in heavy metal, bro. Didn't pay
This shit
attention
was
to
taking a
fucking.
dark turn.
I figured I figured you would have loved that movie. It was about saving animals and shit. You know.
I like Ace Ventura. I just don't remember that
I
scene.
knew your ass is like Steve Irwin and shit.
What the
Steve
fuck?
Irwin?
What's wrong with saving animals?
I know. No,
The
see?
crocodile?
So today, Steve Irwin. I know who Steve Irwin is. I don't know who Steve Irwin is. Is that like Michael Irvin's brother, Steve
Yep.
Irwin?
Yep, he's the black
Catches
Australian guy. Does it?
Or is it like Steve Irwin, like Steve Urkel's? Is it like his cousin? We were talking about that earlier too.
Yep,
So I was
that
wondering.
too, motherfucker.
All right, so
I'm
we
looking
found out
for-
today that Fatty
I'm
doesn't
looking
like
for
to
a new
save
co-host
animals.
as of this fucking week. This guy's
Fatty does
gone.
not like saving animals.
Mox the boss.
And your boy Chris hates Duke and every player that came from Duke, even Coach Asevsky or Coach K, as everybody would like to pronounce.
I know y'all some hateful fuckers, dude.
I didn't say about anything about me yet. I
hate
we already know
Coach
who I
K.
hate. I hate Carmelone. I hate Carmelone
Why
And
you
Chris
gonna keep
Collins.
bringing up Karl Malone, man?
because you said who do I hate? So I started talking. I was recapping.
We already been
But-
through this.
Oh,
I don't even remember what the argument was about.
Nobody was arguing about anything.
what the hell is even happening right now?
Chris, this
Who's
is a
arguing?
Louisiana. This is a Louisiana thing. Stay out of it, Chris.
Okay. Almost.
There's no KKK.
How much y'all go? Fuck it.
That's what they want you to believe, Patty. That there isn't a KKK around everywhere.
Hey, where are the white women at?
With the KKK.
It was never easy for me. I was born a poor black child.
See, a sad story for me.
And they would have burned across in front of your house.
Oh my god.
Ridiculous.
What the
Holy shit, man. Hey, how about that other thing that I sent in the group chat? Let me see.
Which one?
I sent so many different fucking things. Oh,
Because
the
you
new.
said a bunch.
Well, yeah. Because I want to make sure we have stuff to talk about, stuff popping up. The universal
Stop sending us,
blood.
pictures of your dick. Then what? Something to talk about.
What the fuck?
I don't. That just took a weird turn. All right, cool. I was talking about the blood that Japan made that is considered
the
to be
nanotech shit?
universal. Yeah, the artificial blood, where it lasts longer than the regular blood, and it doesn't matter what blood type you have, like it has compatibility against everything. Like that is seriously some future ass shit. Like I remember seeing, movies that they just get the blood, the fake fucking blood, and you poof, hit you with it because can't just get O negative all the time. It's not around. But that thing is fucking.
It's gonna
nuts,
be like
dude.
bloodshot and shit.
Wait, it's artificial blood that they're gonna put in your body.
Yeah, like if you have a severe injury and you lost a lot of blood and they can't get your blood type, or they can get a universal donor, they just give you
It's
this
like
blood.
a substitute.
Yeah, it's artificial blood. I send you guys the fucking articles.
Is it vampire compatible?
I mean, it is weird. Like I was like nanotech.
Could a
Okay.
vampire live on it?
I
You
mean,
guys, do you guys not read it? It takes 2 minutes to read this.
This
fucking
is
article.
questions
It
that
takes
must
I
be
read
answered.
the fucking thing, dude. I read the shit, man.
I don't.
That's why I responded and said nanotech. That's not good, bro.
If it don't read it to me, I'm not interested.
This motherfucker over here listening to
Hey,
books.
look, I'm almost 50 years old, and a shot of brandy reads bedtime
out, man.
stories to me. Okay,
Fucking read.
you know.
listening to
Last
books.
night she read me Ferdinand, the bull.
She gonna read your green eggs and ham tonight?
No.
Everybody goes potty.
Horton, he is a who?
Oh man. All right. Well, since you guys don't want to talk about the artificial blood, that looks fucking crazy. That's fucking nuts.
Oh, that's wild.
That's just wild, bro. Like we're already having the dark era has already started in China, where they're already having facilities that have no power or have power on but no lights on because the robots don't need lights. The robots just need robots.
Well, look at a good point. Your life's already half over.
Thanks, Fatty.
Oh, hey, fuck,
Jesus
do
Christ.
you
People
want
die anyway.
do you want to do another 100? You
I've seen
really want to see
no-
what
Yeah, man.
happens, Gary? You really want to stick around for it?
God
Be my guest,
damn,
sir.
man. Just fuck me. It's
It's
like,
like
hey,
you. It's like Gary.
you ain't
wants
gonna be around to see it.
just so he could say, "I told everybody." He wants it to happen so he could say he told everybody.
No, I don't. I don't want to fucking tell anybody. I just want other
Then-
people to understand
then-
that this is happening.
Then at this
We need
point,
to do something about it.
We'll be long and gone before that could actually probably ever happen.
I don't know, man. There's some
It's-
estimations that people
damn it,
said
dude,
that.
let me at least have something to be positive before I fucking die.
Well, there's some people that
You
like
know,
I read
Jesus, dude. Like, no, I don't think so. We're gonna be taking about. We're gonna be, being
an
fucking ass by
article I read
Matrix for our bodies. You know, I mean,
a couple
I mean,
couple
that's
weeks
the next
ago
step.
that said that
I mean-
if we can make it to 2050, that we'd probably be able to that by then the scientific
2050,
breakthrough.
fuck that.
If we can make it to 2050, by that time that that's when they think that they can actually stop like the aging process with technology. Theoretically, that's what some of these
dude, who
scientists
cares,
are saying.
right? Dude, who cares? Things suck
Yeah.
now. If
Here's a question.
Look, call me up when you build the fucking time machine, okay?
Would you
Until
guys like
then, fucking just like a candle? Eventually, you go.
would you guys like to be like if you had a chance to be immortal, would you do it?
Fuck no.
No. No,
All right.
absolutely not. Nah.
Okay. I asked this question to a lot of people, and a lot of times the people that are in our age group, we all say no. I said no too, because I was like, because unless the person that I'm with is going to be immortal with me, that's the only reason why. But if they're not,
Right.
It's not. I don't even think it's that, dude. I don't even think it's that. I think it just. Okay, look. This is gonna sound crazy, but I'm gonna use Interview with the Vampire, the premise for it. Look how Louis was given that he was actually had to go to a reporter just to talk to somebody. After a while, it may be a gift at first, but it ultimately becomes a curse because you're just living through time and you can never ever love. I mean,
you can.
You can.
You
but-
just have to watch them die
but
Slowly.
also it would be you would
over and over. Like
You'll
if you're
never-
a vampire.
whatever you're looking for to be immortal, I don't think you'll ever find because you're trying to find something that you'll never get again. It's like us with the 90s, dude. We'll never get again. We know it. Even if we live
That's so
forever,
right.
we'll never have it again.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to live forever because, like, I look at the Highlander. Like, look at how many.
Yeah, eventually it becomes a curse itself.
No, I believe that too.
Then it actually has to become a hassle. Because you got to figure, eventually, and it's going to be okay to be fair. I know this is kind of getting geeky, but eventually it's going to be almost impossible not to identify yourself by electronic, like fucking chips.
Oh yeah, no, you'll be too old. The
So
technology.
it's not like
Yeah.
not like going to be like Interview the Vampire where you lived all of them years and you could just live from fucking alley or whatever. I mean,
Oh yeah, no, with facial recognition and somebody's
Yeah.
gonna be like, "Why is this guy born in 17? What?"
so
Like,
if
that
you
doesn't
look
make
at
sense.
it in a geek sense, it's going to be harder as time goes on. Let's just say if Louis was still around. Actually, it's not that far from the 90s when the movie took place.
Oh, 30 years
mean-
ago. Ah, it's a ghost. Ah!
It's going to be harder for Louis to get through time as we get more into the future, or any of the vampires.
Yeah, because they're not going to be able to
Technology,
stay up
yes,
with the
technology
technology.
is going
Yeah,
to eventually catch up with them. And how are they going to pull it off?
some weird super
But
android
granted,
vampire.
just depends on how they do. Just depends. But the vampires would have to, I'm sure they would have to adapt like they've always done. I know. Look how we talking about how vampires adapted to the future shit.
Yeah, it's true though.
It's the one thing that we've always had in common.
Question was the
that
live
immortality
forever.
thing.
You would have to just like the vampires, you would have to adjust with the times as best as you can. And try to figure it out. Unless you go like live. I don't know. Go live somewhere like more under like undeveloped. I mean, that'd be the only thing
not
you
as
could do.
technology, not as technologically advanced. Yeah, definitely an underdeveloped country because then you could stay hidden because they don't have the technology to track you or to see you.
Exactly. So that would be the only
Identify
way
you
you
as
could
a-
live.
Yeah.
Or you can go underground.
What the fuck's underground?
I don't
This ain't
know.
the movies, Chris. This is real life.
Chris didn't say that.
What's
I said
underground?
There was Max was Max.
that. I was like, who the fuck? What?
This ain't.
Now we
Beauty and
sound
the
alike
Beast?
to you, bro? Jesus Christ.
I
Now we
mean,
sound
like-
alike to you.
Like for real, you would think that even with the technology we had back then, like they'd figure out, oh, this motherfucker has been around. Like, isn't old pictures and shit?
Yeah, like digital footprint would be a problem right now.
Right.
Like, I don't have that CIA kind of clearance where I can just go fucking scrub the internet and literally scrubs the internet. And the only thing that it stays on is on personal devices. Like, that'd be
Right.
weird. Like, that'd be fucking, like, that'd be difficult. Like, that's when they, like, when people look up somebody, like I said, some of the boys came over, all the kids that are our kids' age, they all came over for the thing and they were talking about this girl, this and that. They're like, well, look up her other profiles. Like, look up her name, look up her other profiles, and check with photos and this and that, and post and see if it's an actual real person. Like, I can't. There's nothing made up. I was like, that's a fucking bot. Like, don't send her no fucking money. I'll tell you that right now.
Right.
ain't no Western Union, ain't no Zelle, ain't no Cash App, ain't nothing. I ain't doing nothing to you. I'm like, it's like she's messaged me a couple times. I'm like, no, don't do it. I'm like, you sound dumb. I'm like, say this out loud. Then he says it out loud. He's like, does that sound fishy? A little bit. And he's like, yeah, it kind of does. I was like, there you go. That's all you gotta do. If you say that shit out loud in front of somebody else and they're like, they look at you funny, you got your answer. It's too good to be true. It probably isn't. Yeah, that'd be fucking nuts, dude. But I've always thought of that, especially with all the technology that they're having and extending life and the whole universal blood thing. And I sent you guys that other thing where a Japanese company possibly cured diabetes. Right? Was that what it was? Was it diabetes or was it cancer?
I think it was like diabetes or something.
Yeah, Chinese word for some stem cell. Let me see. Yeah, diabetes. Chinese company cured diabetes. Who would have thought? That's crazy.
I mean, there is a cure for diabetes. It's pretty simple.
That's
Called
somewhere
Eat
I would
Healthy?
like to go.
Yeah.
Japan.
I mean, it's pretty simple. If you eat healthy, you won't get diabetes.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Japan.
I was talking about China, but okay.
You said Japan.
And then I corrected myself when I read the article
Oh,
and said China.
fuck the commies.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God damn it, man. This motherfucker here.
What?
He is hitting us with everything.
What did I say?
Nothing, bro. You didn't say a goddamn thing.
Yeah,
They're commies. They are communists. I mean, am I not telling the truth?
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.
Hit that right.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly right. He's right. I agree with that guy.
It's like I said something. It's like, oh my god, he just said something that everybody in the world knows. Like, guys, lighten up. Jesus.
No, I'm laughing.
Hey, man. China makes our phones. What are we talking about? You think they got an extra tracker in there? You think there's an extra microchip in there we don't know nothing about? I'm pretty sure there's one.
I know we hate communism, but we love it when they make our shit.
Hey,
Isn't that awesome?
you know, what are you gonna do?
No.
So what makes it so cheap?
Does that make us good people?
I don't know.
I would say it does.
Oh, we just victims of the circumstance.
Yes.
It doesn't affect me at all. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, it affects you just as much as it affects me. It affects Gary or Max.
I mean, I'm still going. I look at it like this. I'm still gonna buy goods or whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
There's like a
We're
tax when
we're
it's
more
super
victims of
expensive for
circumstance
ridiculous.
because, like, what other? I mean, where the fuck else were we going to get it from? No, even if you want to buy American, the Americans don't make it. So it's like, okay, well,
Nope.
It's not even that. They don't.
let me get the North Korean and
Well, the
fuck, can't
jobs
get
are
them
all.
either.
See, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this for anybody who's like all this make buy American. If it were available here, it wouldn't have been overseas in the first fucking place. The problem is the labor is cheaper overseas, so they can pay to get it made over there cheaper, and then jack up the prices on us.
Oh,
That's the fucking problem.
Well, then you can't blame people here. I mean, that you just
And
like,
it-
well,
You
you
can't blame the people here.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you can't ask them to work for cheap wages. I mean, that the wages
Okay,
they
so
were
pay
offering
them
us
a
like off the
proper
wall.
so they can do the fucking job here.
But the
There's the
problem is,
fucking
it's not.
solution.
It's not. It's the companies that did it. That I mean, you can't blame the workers. I mean,
Profits,
No,
man.
you don't blame the workers, you blame the companies.
well, yeah,
Hey,
well,
blame the
it's the
company.
company's fault. I mean, yeah, obviously, yes.
Have you
Yeah.
guys been hearing about what Apple's been doing to get
Nope.
away from some of these tariffs? Instead of sending this stuff on cargo tricks or cargo ships from China, is they actually went over there and had their own like 747 Boeing aircraft, like jumbo jet, like the big one, and they carried like $50,000 or 50,000 iPhones onto the plane and flew them back that way because they don't have to pay for the tariffs on it because it's considered luggage. It's not considered a shipment or cargo.
Yeah, we'll see what the government says about that.
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
They were still being delivered from one place to another.
Nah, private airline.
That's what
It's their own- it's
tariffs
their own
are.
charter.
I don't think it's the airline. I think it's the goods.
That's why the tariffs are fucking stupid.
Well, the tariffs have
It's
been
the ways
dropped
of wearing them.
anyway. They dropped them
After they
all.
already fucked things up. See, try not to
They
go
were
there.
talking about politics. Yeah, and they will jack up the
I'm just
price. I
saying-
seen somebody say this the other day too that a new iPhone will cost like almost $3,500
Oh, give me
if
a
the
break.
as of June 1st if the
With
tariffs
the
go
tariffs,
through.
they're
Yeah, with
gonna
the tariffs.
go-
That's how much that Apple's going to end up charging you for it.
the
It's not gonna be a
cost
$1,200
comes to
phone
the
anymore.
Consumer, not
Yeah,
the
we always pay for it.
manufacturer.
Yeah, the manufacturer's not
We're
going to pay for
paying
that.
for the tariffs.
Yeah. Why do you think Nikes cost what they cost? Nikes are made. It costs like 17 cents to make a pair of Nikes. That's how much they pay somebody to make one pair of Nikes, authentic Nikes, and then we pay $150. Motherfucker's like,
If you're
"All right,
lucky,
there it is."
depending on the ship. That's why I don't buy Nikes.
You think that's because of tariffs?
Yes.
They've been doing that for years.
Yeah, because the
Since
tariffs
the
are low.
90s.
Yeah, they've been doing it since the 70s. What are you talking about? They've been doing it forever. It's just that depending on how much taxes on stuff coming in, depends on how much they're going to charge you. If the tax is going to
Okay,
double,
we're-
well, guess
we're
what, bitch?
moving
We're
on.
charging you double.
Let's move on here.
You brought up the tariffs, bro. I didn't bring up tariffs.
I didn't bring up the tariffs. You did.
I didn't bring up the tariffs. Get the fuck
Yes,
out
you
of here.
did.
No,
You
that
were
was
out
me.
your mind.
Oh,
Why
that
you
was
always trying to
correct.
blame
I
that shit
brought
on
the
me?
tariffs.
Oh, my.
Yeah, see?
Because we're talking about-
Oh, now you're wrong, huh?
Yeah, don't worry. I got rid of the problem. I'm sorry, Gary. Damn, you see, we bring these people on the show. Oh, hey, Chris.
These people? What you mean, these people?
What do you mean, you people?
Oh, shit, man. But yeah, but everything's going to hell in a handbasket, and it is what it is. So just enjoy the ride. Like you said, half our life's more than half our life's over anyway.
But
Jesus
we're not
Christ.
enjoying the ride. That's the fucking problem.
I'm enjoying it. I'm high.
I'm high too. I had a good time. I still got leftovers, burgers, and shit in my fridge. I'm gonna go eat here in a little
Yeah.
bit.
Well, good for y'all. I can't afford. No, I'm just kidding.
God damn it. I'm so fucking poor.
I can't afford to get weak. No.
There's always the hot dog at the convenience store.
Glizzy.
Go get the pizza like Johnny and fucking Cobra Kai. The one slice of pizza and shit. Chris, don't
Man,
tell me that. Don't make me feel bad and be like, yeah, that happened.
I've done
Chris.
that once before where I've had to go get a slice of pizza from
Chris,
the
don't
fucking
tell me.
convenience store.
No, I've done that. I've done it. Fucking big bite and be like, all right.
like, all right, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, what can you fucking do? Like, it's like,
Yeah, unless you got a Little Caesar around you, hot and ready. That close.
Little Caesars ain't even good, dude.
I don't mind Little Caesars. I grew up on Little Caesars, man. I used to really like their crazy bread though. That was the only thing that's the one thing that I liked the most out of Little Caesars. Their crazy bread and
I'm
their
not a big
crazy
fan of
sauce.
I've never been a big fan of Little Caesars.
Is it the cheese? Because they use Munster cheese. That's probably why.
I'm not a fan of it. I liked it when I was like the $5 hot and ready.
Yeah,
Hungry.
I'm not a
and
big
just
Munster.
grab them quick.
Like, I don't like.
You don't like Munster cheese?
Well,
Well,
who's your favorite?
exotic cheese? That's the most exotic cheese that I think I've eaten. Is like Munster.
Who is your favorite pizza?
Oh, like out of the pizza places, not like we're not talking about like individual, like one-off.
Are you talking about
restaurants, right?
chains or like regular?
Yeah, we're talking about chains.
Chains.
I guess Pizza Hut's for me. Like it seems the most consistent.
Pizza Hut.
Like everywhere that I've ever gone and had Pizza Hut, it always tastes like Pizza Hut. Like I don't know what it's about, but it just.
I like.
Go ahead, Chris.
I'm gonna go Papa John's.
I was putting peppers on my shit.
I'm gonna look. Pizza Hut has never been the same since it was the actual hut.
Oh, let's talk about that.
You know, when you could go sit in that bitch, salad bar, video game,
Order a
jukebox,
special pizza.
fucking pitcher of cola, a liter of cola.
And they had to say cola because some places had Pepsi and some places had Coke.
Or you get your tea, but most people usually get cola. Remember that? That was so cool. And you go eat it, and it was like always with little leaguers and shit like that. It was just cool.
Salad buffet was awesome.
And I always thought it hasn't been the same because that pizza would come out right there on that pan. You'd have your little scoop.
You had a little stand for you right there, and they put this fucking thing on the stand.
No, I don't even remember the stand. I just remember them putting the pizza on the table.
No, the pizza Huts I
Oh
was.
no, it was on the wooden
stand.
thing. It was on the little wooden plank.
Oh, like the cutting block, chopping board.
And that
Yeah,
shit,
no,
dude, that's the shit I miss, bro.
Other places that were pretty good were
now I would go with Papa John's. I'm going with Chris on that one, Papa John's.
I don't like Papa John's. Like if I've gone to places where that's all they've had, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna eat this.
It seems like they make it have better ingredients.
Domino's has the better thin crust. So if you go with like the thin crust, Domino's I'd say would have the better thin crust.
Well, Domino's, when they changed all that shit around, they weren't as good.
No, but Domino's has always had it.
Back in the day, I used to love Domino's.
They've always had just a good regular pepperoni pizza. They still do.
Yeah, a little thin,
I will give them
thin
that.
crust one where they cut it into the squares. I like when they cut into the squares versus they cut into the slices.
Anything you get with that is good. I'm with that's what I was saying with the thin crust. But no, I'm talking about their regular pepperoni pizza, or like their mediums, are still very good. I don't know what it is about them. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe it was like junior high thing. We used to always get pizza for when we were in junior high.
They changed something, Matthew. It
hadn't been the same.
Yeah, they changed. That's why I don't always like to eat it. Like I'll eat other stuff from Domino's.
Papa John's is just unique. They've always been. They had that unique. They were different than Pizza Hut and Domino's.
Talk about a guy who was using the N-word.
What?
What?
Papa John.
Oh, Papa John. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but no. He got hosed, dude. That man got hosed.
How? He was on a recording.
Yeah, but it wasn't like he called anybody anything. They were talking about it.
It doesn't matter, dude. You can't do that.
Oh my god! It's not like
you can't get caught, bro.
Directly
you can't get audio, bro. You can't have audio on you, bro.
I mean,
that's just. We don't make the rules.
But it should not be a bad thing where people cannot say it because they're in a discussion about it. Jesus God.
I mean, there was a discussion about it, and they ousted his ass because of what the fuck he said.
Oh my God!
And they said, "Hey, let's go get Shaq."
As
everybody, Shaq. I'm gonna make a Shaq-a-roni pizza.
Position, or you have it, you own a company, or are a spokesperson for a company you help build.
You cannot be getting caught saying the N-word.
Exactly.
You want to say it? You can say it. Just don't let nobody on video catch you doing this shit. That's all it is, bro. We say it ain't no big deal. CEO of a multi-million-dollar company, not so good. Doesn't work out that well. Same thing with like one of the general managers from I think like the Atlanta Hawks. That's a basketball team, Fatty. That they got fired for reading a report that one of his scouts said about a player, and because he read the report, and he remember when he read the report.
Why hasn't anyone in the movies that said no, I'm sorry, Gary. Why anyone that's been in a movie that said the N word been canceled or been hated on?
It's a movie. It's a movie. It's not real.
But what's the
It's not real.
difference? But what's
one's
the
real, one's not real.
No. But what's
one's
the
a
difference?
script that I have to read, and if Quentin Tarantino has Leonardo DiCaprio saying N-word 17 fucking times, and he's gonna say it 17 fucking times.
Okay,
that's his job.
But let me
Papa
ask you
John's not his job.
Wait, hold on. Here's the thing. They said it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no? Yes or no? They said
yes.
it, right?
I've agreed to this already. What are you talking about?
So what was so wrong with your boy? What he did?
Because he did it in real life, and he didn't do it in a movie.
But what did he do that was so wrong? Is what I'm saying.
Who? Bobby Knight?
No, Bobby Knight.
Where the fuck?
I'm talking about Papa John. What did he do so wrong that Leonardo DiCaprio or the other guys who've said it in movies did?
Well, Leonardo DiCaprio was acting, and
that's what I'm trying to tell him. He doesn't understand what acting is.
Okay, now that's where I wanted y'all to get. What's the difference between acting and just discussing? What's the difference? What's the fine line between the two here?
Well, we don't make the rules, bro. I'm not sure why you're getting mad at us.
In DiCaprio,
we don't make the rules. We don't make the rules, bro.
He had trouble saying it.
He didn't want to say it.
Django Unchained.
Jamie Foxx told him, say that shit, bro.
It don't matter. It don't matter. He said that's not the point. But that's not the point. But that's not the point. It's not the point what I'm making. Even I'm just saying he said it because he was doing a movie. Papa John was doing it. They were just discussing it. So what's the difference?
Society decided that one for us, bro.
Both said it. So what's the difference between one or the other? Actually,
one's
one
acting,
got paid.
bro.
Wait. One got paid.
Nigga, are you not listening? I knew I was gonna get him with that one.
The problem,
bro, you don't be listening to shit, man.
A couple of them got paid for saying it.
Bro, because he's
fucking comparing apple to a flashlight.
What's the difference?
Papa John said it in a conversation in a meeting.
But what's so wrong about that?
You, as a CEO,
I'm saying it wasn't used in any
derogatory.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
I knew you trying to say.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if it's used in discussion, why is it so wrong?
Rebecca, I agree with you. Wow.
The problem with what he said is
race baiting.
That he said it.
Yeah.
As a CEO of a major company.
One's an actor. It's very different.
The face of Papa John's. To say that you lose business.
All I'm saying with
stock prices. Millions of dollars lost.
Hold on. You can't say one is wrong and the other isn't.
Look at what's happening.
There's a fine line between it. You can't say, because he was acting, it's okay.
No, that's exactly why.
Would it pop?
We're playing pretend.
Acting. Would it have been okay?
No, he can't do that.
Papa
though. He can't.
What if he was?
Cameras. Probably doesn't walk around.
What? Okay, hold on. Let me ask you this: what if he was reading someone else's words?
You still say N-word.
I mean, in that context, it would be
But okay, are you seeing my point here? Where is power?
That's the point I'm hearing. That's all I'm hearing right now. Is that
no? I'm saying is where do you draw the line? Where is it okay and where is it not to?
Okay,
white people can't say it.
I'll put it like this: in a movie where it's part of a script, in a movie set where they're talking about slaves and stuff, it's okay because
but who makes these decisions?
in a meeting,
Society.
in a corporate meeting.
Time out.
Society.
Before y'all go any further, Timothy.
There's
I try to put in context what Chris just said to me. He was like, as long as it's okay to say it in a movie where they have slaves and shit. It's like, oh, geez.
I mean,
It's okay for
I'm
those type of
simply
movies.
saying.
What about porn movies where they got slaves? Can they say it too?
I mean, there are movies where it said that too. I wouldn't watch the motherfucker.
The
and
whole
I
point of
wouldn't
this conversation was like,
partake of that or be a
where's
part
the
of that. I
line
was like, yo,
drawn?
nah.
I want to know where the line's drawn. If you, like I said, you could do it acted. Apparently, you could do it in slave movies, according to Chris. He is a black man, so he's our best source for
What
information.
movie that had slaves have they not dropped that word? So that, and it's fiction. There's the difference. In a fictional setting, in a movie, I may not be a fan of it.
Based on reality.
But based on the time frame of where the movie's set, I'm gonna let that go. In a board meeting, whether you know you're on audio or not, should
Can't say
probably not say it in public.
Nope. Say N
Or
word.
probably not say it in that setting.
It's not in
You're
a
gonna get
it's in a
fired.
professional environment, bro. What are you doing? I don't know why you're
Right.
asking what the line is. You know what the fucking line is.
There's
What's wrong with you? You know what the line is.
the
You know when to say, when not to say it. When you're with
Like-
your friends, you can say it. When you're around some other people that ain't your friends, you can't say it. It's very simple. You want to hear a funny joke? Want to hear an old racist joke that I learned a long, long time ago when I was a kid?
Oh no. Here we go.
You know how somebody's gonna tell a racist joke? You know how somebody's gonna tell a racist joke?
No, you tell us.
Okay, there's one time. That's how they started off. They look behind them. They check around their surroundings. That's what you do when you're gonna say a racist joke, because you got to make sure who the fuck's around you. Because if it's just your people, you can say it. But if it's other people, somebody might get offended.
Right.
And we don't make that decision. We don't get to make the decision
Like I said,
on an individual basis.
Papa
We don't get to
John
do that.
got in trouble because he was stupid enough to do what he did.
He
Here,
was just trying to talk about people.
it was
ridiculous.
dumb as shit for him to do it. It's like with
Okay.
Bill Maher when he said it on his show.
Well, yeah, I'll agree with that one.
What were you doing?
That was
like he
Oh.
knew.
What's the line, Fatty? What's the line? Why can't you say it on a talk show?
actually that was a lot worse than what Papa John did.
Right,
No.
because he said he was
No.
more
Yes.
one than a guest that happened
No.
to be black.
I don't
it's
know
like,
if it was worse than Papa John, because Papa John
It was pretty bad.
All right.
Papa John didn't say anything like that. They were you'd have to go back and look, dude. It wasn't like with I don't know. I think people
He
just
shouldn't have said that.
it wasn't in the context that anybody would think it was. They were talking about something, and it was like words that not to say and shit. Like, you got to go back and look at it, dude.
Did Papa John say this to defend himself? Because
No, he
His
didn't call
public-
anybody.
His PR people
directly.
told him to shut the fuck up, is what they told him. That's what they told him. They said, shut up, stop saying stuff. You said that word already and you can't even supposed to say it.
right now with the Bill Maher situation, I'm actually going to agree that was worse.
He thought that
because-
was going to be a comedy skit.
He thought it was going to be funny that he said it, and then people were like, "Whoa, no, you can't do that."
Yeah, it's not 1983.
In 1983, if he said that, he still got his ass whooped.
No, they would have let it go. Mel Brooks said that shit all the time. I'm just kidding. Well, his movie said it all the time.
I only remember saying it in Blazing Saddles. And again, that was a setting. It was in the Old West. He was a black sheriff. Whatever.
Asking crazy ass shit. Where's the line? How is it okay for one person to say, but it's okay?
There are lines here.
Yeah, there's fucking lines everywhere, bro.
That motherfucker, like
Yeah,
Papa John jumped on that fucking line.
can't do it. Can't do it. Knows better. Like, you can't use. That's just like using like anti-Semitic language in a professional
no.
setting. You can't say that either.
No.
That's what I'm saying. You can't say see you next Tuesday. You can't say that one. Can't say that one to somebody, unless you're British, and then it's just like saying, bitch or something, because that's how they use that fucking word.
My
But,
fuck y'all gonna be fucking talking about that shit all the time.
You're the one that started this, bro.
I
We
didn't
just
start
started
this
talking
shit.
about pizza, and then you got mad at Papa John getting ousted for saying words that he shouldn't.
I don't even know how that even got brought up. I was talking about his
You're the
pepperoni
one-
pizza.
You were
Chris, you brought up him saying that, huh?
What? I don't remember how
It
that
was
came up.
Chris's fault. God damn it, Gary. You keep bringing him back. He's trying to put a wedge between us. You know that, right?
Come on, leave him on the stage. What are you doing? Jesus Christ, so racist.
Y'all working together. You're trying to get rid of me, aren't you?
What?
Super racist.
No, what the fuck?
Hey man, as far as I know, you guys are all trying to leave the show. I got one guy playing with his balls. Somebody else is fucking somebody else in somebody else's ass. It's fucking all this weird shit's going on. I don't know what's going on.
I try to give equal opportunity to you people. And
You
see what
people.
you do to me?
Did it again. You
What do you
people.
mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
The fuck? Mama,
I was gonna say it
my
too.
mom
I was
was right.
getting ready to drop the bomb on say some shit, but I'm gonna let
My
it go.
mom was right. You let one move in, they all come. Now you
my
taking
God.
over my show.
All right, bro. We gotta get a handle on this shit. I think we've been on here too long. It's been too long of a weekend. And I'm hungry. I gotta go
I've
eat.
been on like a month-long weekend. Fuck that.
Oh Jesus Christ, bro! I'm sorry. I feel so bad.
No,
I'm glad
bring
Dirk's
it
not on
back.
here to. I'm glad Dirk's not on here to rip you.
Make me feel worse. Now
I know. Dirk's like, you still ain't got a job.
shit was hilarious, man. Shirley,
That was so goddamn funny. I know that shit was so funny. After we were talking about it before we came on talking about, let's not bring it up. Not making a thing. Dirk just like, hey,
you still ain't working? Like, damn, Dirk. Did we just talk about this shit?
I know we just talked about this shit in the pregame. What the fuck? But yeah, bro, we gotta get out of here, man. It's getting late. People want to go to fucking sleep so they can hang out tomorrow at home. Enjoy this beautiful weekend, this 3-day weekend that we have, to all the men and women that sacrificed for us to be here, to give us the freedom to do the shit that we're doing now, to discuss about when it's appropriate or not appropriate to use the N-word and in what setting.
That sacrifice. Thank you.
Yeah, it's all those people, man. That's why I got my USA shirt on today.
NWA showed us the way.
That was ECW.
Wait, what?
No,
I'm talking about the band of the group.
Oh,
they showed us white people the way, how we could say it and get away with it.
Fuck the police.
No, I'm just talking about all of it.
Yeah, let's sing that first verse. That word comes up real quick. Real quick.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's like the second line. It's like in the second line.
Toby, what's that record you're listening to? It's NWA, Mom. And what's that stand for? Well, in the 80s, moms would have been like, "Oh, that's cute, dear."
No, it's not. They would have said the N-word. They would have freaked the fuck out. Who told you how to say that word? I can read. Who told me how to say that word? I can read. It's on the cassette cover. That was before they even had the stickers on them.
Well, my mom wouldn't have got mad. She would have been like, "Well, that's what the fucking record album says." What the fuck? I mean,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, at least
it took to Uncle Luke until
what were we supposed to do? Act fucking retarded? Wait, what's
God damn it!
like, I wasn't allowed to. I wasn't allowed to buy integrated when I was growing up. I had to listen to it all later.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to buy a lot of stuff either. Guess what? I still bought that shit. I had that shit in my fucking room.
Well,
like,
see,
I'm
I
pretty
lived
sure
in
they
a
didn't want me.
household where I had to be able to explain all of my music to my mom, so she didn't think I was either a Satanist or something like that. So
you had to show the lyrics. Like, look,
I had to explain what they fucking meant. You know how fucked the bitch that explained what Iron Man means to your mom?
So it's comic book.
Is this talk about the devil? No, it's about them building all that weaponry in World War II, and they didn't use it, so they buried it underground. Then it leaked, and it rusted and leaked into the water, and they killed the kids.
Cool.
That's why it's called Iron Man.
It's not about the comic book character.
No.
Oh shit!
What is the number
No,
of the
Tony
beast about?
Stark's.
It's about a guy in the woods singing a satanic ritual and warning the town.
Chris, you're running the song for me, bro. Stop. I thought it was a cool song by Electric Man that went through the future and through space.
It's still a cool song. That's what it was about.
Nobody helped him. He just stares at the world.
All right, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here, bro. Jesus Christ. We've gone on too long. That's what happens when we go after an hour and a half. Start rambling on some nonsense. Daddy's taking us on a cruise through the KKK and why we can't say the N-word. Like, I don't understand. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we doing? I'm trying to talk about nano blood and curing diabetes, and nobody's interested in that. Let's talk about the Klan, though, and if you can say the N-word.
About the nano blood.
Next week's episode, the mind of a racist.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
Real fatty 360.
Oh, no.
He's going to come out blazing.
We're gonna have a no.
What's up, you colored boys? What y'all doing? Y'all got yourself a show?
Why do all races have to sound like that?
Because they do.
They do.
You want to do an Asian racist and get two people at the same time? What the fuck?
Oh,
I'm not gonna do that.
No,
Actually,
You buy now.
You
buy now.
Asians actually are the most racist people. The black people. You know that, right?
Oh my God! Now we're not doing this again. We got to say goodbye right now. Let's say goodbye,
No.
please. Let's say goodbye.
This is not.
I feel sorry for your mother.
Jesus Christ, man.
Shit,
The worst accents.
Minister
This
Society. Oh my God.
This
And it was
motherfucker,
terrible.
bro. What'd you say to me, bitch?
Oh, shit.
Fuck you up.
My favorite part of the movie is the guy that was trying to get the drugs.
What part?
Be more specific.
Yeah.
The guy was the fiend who was like, "Come on, man."
Oh.
I'll suck your dick for these cheeseburgers and shit.
Yeah. And he was
That's
like,
your
"Man,
favorite part?
well, because he shot him and shit. Like, he shot that motherfucker dead in the fucking
Okay,
street.
I think we're gonna
God
end it
damn,
here. Chris has
All
a
right,
cheeseburger
cool.
fetish.
So
No, I don't.
Chris Matthews doesn't like Duke. Fatty,
Nope.
for some reason, is infatuated with the KKK and saying the N-word. I'm just trying to find out about the cure for diabetes. I'm not sure what's going on. Everybody
Oh
makes me the bad
yeah,
guy.
look.
look,
wanna
look.
say more about the
innocent
nano blood.
Gary. I don't know these people here, and I'm the good guy.
I do not affiliate myself with these folks.
What
It's
was
trash.
the voice again?
These
Next
people.
on Gary's channel.
These people.
Oh, Lord. What?
Jeeves, bring the car around.
Gary's going to have
Remember
his own
Ask
channel
Jeeves?
next week called Swamp Lab.
Jesus
He's leaving. He's
All right,
going.
let's get out of here, bro.
He's venturing on his own, but he's got to bring something of the bayou with him somehow. So it's gonna be Swamp Lab, where we break down conspiracy theories and UFOs and fake
Why not?
vampire blood.
Not fake vampire blood.
It's
This
not
is weird.
fake vampire blood.
It's not vampire blood either, you fucking ass. Jesus Christ, man.
Well, I
You
want to
part of
know
the
if
show,
vampires
listen
can
to
drink it. That's something important.
I don't know. Find me a fucking vampire and we'll find out.
I'm like, hey,
Someone
man,
call
can you
Blade.
drink this fake shit?
We need Blade.
How does this taste,
What?
bro?
Is Gary Oldman still alive? Can he play Dracula one more time?
We got to do
No.
some shout outs, man. I gotta
Nah,
go to
we don't
bed.
need that.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, well, he played Sirius Black, and it looked like he was playing Dracula. Anyone ever notice that? What?
I
I mean, I
wanna
guess
go
so.
home. Just wanna go
When
to
he
bed.
played Sirius Black, it looked like he was Dracula in the movie from the movie.
Cool. I agree with you 100%. Thanks for everybody coming out. Like and subscribe.
No, we keep going.
Rate and review.
We're gone. You want to leave? Leave.
What the fuck?
We're going 3 more hours. Chris, you got this, bro.
What?
We're going to be racist till dawn, baby. Come on.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
bro.
What is happening here?
We're gonna do a racist marathon. You and
We
me.
got 2 people watching. Let's go, bro. Jesus Christ. Everybody's gone. They all expected us to leave. Nobody knows what.
When he left, I was like, what the fuck is happening?
I know, exactly. It's divulged. It's nonsense.
Motherfucker's ran from the show.
God, something else came
All
out.
right. I guess we're out of here. Yeah, it's Sunday. Right?
Oh.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Maybe next week. All right, guys. Shout outs, huh? God damn
Yeah, Mo Dirk Shitty Podcast. We love you.
it. We got Spitball Media.
Big dirt.
Love you.
John Draper on them. We got Wrestling Suit. We got who else we got? We got Chris's channel. Chris, you posted anything recently?
Yeah,
think
posted
we posted something earlier this
video
week.
today.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go back and look. I didn't get no notification for
I
it.
think it was like it was a short one too. Wasn't it like 8 minutes? Something
Yeah, I
like
just did a hot sauce.
that? Yeah, it wasn't that long. Yeah.
All right, go
Nah,
check out Chris. Got a new video up. Who else we got? We got Jeff Lippman. That's the Garden of Thought, huh? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's changed the name so many times. I don't know.
No, that's Dirk and Mojo.
They change their fucking name every week.
X and O's of life.
1 week they had Dirk and Mojo. The next week they have Bebop and Rocksteady. I don't know. I love them. They're original.
That's your thing.
Great. Who else we got?
Down south.
Down South Sports Fanatics. We got Hey Now Rich Dial, which
After the huddle.
I will
Or
be
behind
on
the huddle, as Fatty likes to say.
behind the huddle.
Yeah.
I'll
you
be
like
on
to
Rich
do that,
Dial this Thursday night.
Yeah, in his ass.
Yeah, apparently. As
And,
long as the check clears.
I'll be handling balls on Friday. So there's
There
that.
you go. All right. Let's go. In his ass on Thursday, handling
Okay,
balls
we're
on
going-
Friday.
Chris is going to
Let's
get
go,
the
baby.
complaint. Chris is going to get the complaints. That's dude. Damn.
I gotta get off this fucking thing.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all later.
Later, everybody. Like and subscribe, rate and review.